So, I'm just going to be scratching bones because it is a fun thing to do. It's an interesting sound. And also, why not? What else can I possibly do? And yes, I do wish I could afford a proper mic. But these noise canceling headphones that have a mic attached are the best I can come up with short notice. As for right now, before I start, every single one of these I've cleaned except for the coyote skull. This is the coyote jawbone. This is the coyote head. I didn't personally do this, but this was gifted to me. I have long nails right now, so this is the fox skull that I actually did. It's very small, very cute, but they have gigantic eye sockets, as you can tell. In comparison to, say, a mink skull that I did not actually clean myself, so technically my earlier beginning statement is not true, because I forgot I threw in this mink skull into the mix that I personally bought. Could I bleach it more if I wanted to? Yes, but I don't think I will. You can hear the difference in bone density. The fox skull has a very better integrity to it. Much more stable, as it is hard-headed. Here we have a doe skull and jawbone combination. This I personally cleaned, and it's still a bit dusty. But it's fine, I kind of like it. This gives it an antique kind of feel. You can hear how hollow the cranium is, and how thick and density the jawbone structure is. Well, the nasal cavity is very much, well, that of a cavity. And yes, I prefer bleaching the teeth whenever I do these. It's definitely a dealer's choice type of thing, but I feel like it is not complete if you're going to bleach a skull and then avoid the teeth. In some cases, I see it as lazy, but it really depends. It's that extra step, extra care. hearing how different bone structures grind against each other is actually quite interesting. I hope to test the beaver skull out later. Whatever that may be. The coyote skull seems lighter in a sense to the fox skull. Even though the fox skull is definitely smaller and weighs less. But proportion-wise, I think it's quite even. This is actually quite fun, and I might do this again later with my other skulls that I may potentially obtain in the future. Hopefully next time I can be more honest when I say that I personally cleaned them all, instead of gifted and obtained via purchase. At least 2 of those skulls I did personally do. The doe head was from scratch. Every doe head I receive, it is 100% still intact when I receive them. So I have to clean it myself. It's not an issue though, it's kind of fun in a sense. Oh, it looks like I might have knocked the tooth out. I knew I needed to glue back one at some point. At least now I know which it is. So I shall be careful now. This is quite entertaining. So I guess I might go ahead and attempt this again in a few weeks. I mean, who's to say why not? At the rate of bones that I receive, and get to work on the rate of specimens that I will attain throughout this year as a curio collector hobbyist. I'll experiment a little bit with jar tapping once I procure more pieces. I only have one notable jar right now, so I don't think it's worth an entirety of a video effort. But we'll see.